Welcome to Eddie's Football Waffle. Yeah.
I asked on a previous video, how many times can Man United keep the...
Have you ever had a dream that you could do so
Today, Junior?
you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
I asked in the previous video, how many times can Man United keep disappointing the fan base?
Every day.
Every fucking day.
And there's going to be no answer to that, because somehow these guys turned up at Everton. These guys, Manchester United, turned up at Everton, and they forgot that they're mathematically still in a top 4 race. But what we saw there is that they're psychologically and mentally dead. I've said this in my previous video. Sasha Lenz, the psychologist that was brought into Man United, you failed, sir, and you may have to return some of your wages, because I don't get how these guys were helped by Ralph to make the most chances, more than any other team since Ralph took over, and then somehow they've gone full circle from Ole Ball to a bit of Ralph's gegenpress all the way back to Ole Ball, when top 4 is still on. That is the task for this season. How have they gone into? How have they gone into? That's annoying. That is annoying. Yeah. Okay. And that's my stupid brother just messaging me about Man United shit loss. Shit loss.
Calm down, dear. Calm down.
How are you going to lose to a team that's also goofy? I said in the previous video, this was the goof off. But Man United, you're at the opposite end of the table. How do you now turn up to Frank Lampard's team? Frank's way more inexperienced than Ralph. You guys at Man United know the Ralph system, or you know what he wants to do. You've won some games playing half of Ralph's system. How do you not beat these relegation fodder guys? Relegation fodder. They have their own version of Maguire. They have Michael Keane, who's been scoring own goals, doing mistakes. Today, he looked like prime Beckenbauer. I don't know what other... He looked like prime Maldini. Nothing was getting past him. Nothing was getting past Keane. And of course, Maguire had to turn up and win the goof off. Let me turn up and get an own goal. Michael Keane, yeah, man, you can take a little bit of rest off social media and the trolls. You can take a little rest. I'll take the championship of being goofy and getting own goals, mistakes. Come on, man. Maybe some people will say Maguire's not at fault. Well, maybe he couldn't get out of the way. Nah, that's poor. He almost looked like he shouldered the ball. I don't know, he just looked frozen. What was it, man? How is this guy... He just has a mistake. Predicted mistakes per game is 1. How does any defender have that? That's not even a stat. That's not even a stat. Maguire is going to invent the new stat of predicted mistakes per game. Whether it leads to a goal or leads to a dangerous chance, he's going to make a mistake. This team are psychologically gone, and it may even get to game week 34 and they still got a chance to qualify, and they'll will psychologically turn up and do nothing, because there's no way you have this many chances to start chasing the top 4 again, and you've got 1 win in the last 5, or is it the last 6? Talk about bottling stuff. Ten Hag coming into Man United, I'm not excited. I was saying before, I'm not excited until it's official, but I'm reminded by the severe amount of problems at the Man United club that I'm supposed to love, that all the Man United fans are supposed to love. So many problems on the pitch. The defenders can't defend. Got mistakes in them. The fullbacks can't cross. And when they're crossing, there's no one in the box, because Ronaldo's up front, not trusting the midfield to build up. He's coming deep and compromising the build up. If If you're not trusting the midfield to build up and you're trying to do their job for them, they're never going to do their job. So how is anything going to get done? You can't build up the play and then come back in and get on the end of your own service. No one does that. Not even the great Pele or the great Maradona did that. You've got to let people do their job. He kept coming deep. Ten Hag's got to fix that. You got to fix the midfield. You can't do 1-2s. Physically not up to it. Everton, props to them. I call them goofy, but they took goofy out of their name today. They took goofy out of their name in that match and said, we're going to outfight Man United. We're going to outrun and do it without possession. See, possession is not 9/10 of the law in certain contexts. It's what you do with the possession. Everton did what they needed to do, and Lampard. Hey, they'll show Lampard to have some potential to be this Everton coach, because they got a performance today. They got a performance in that match. Ten Hag has to come and fix all of these problems with the possession play, with the physicality, with the fitness. Those three things, and then he's got to deal with the board who have just come off overruling their counter-attacking coach in Ole, trying to sign possession players and say, Ole, plug in Ronaldo to your counter-attack, plug in Sancho into your counter-attack, plug in Van der Beek into your counter-attack, plug in Varane into... Come on, man. How many problems? And one man? Not a wizard. If Ten Hag was a wizard, I'll be doing cartwheels. I'll be flipping, shouting up to the heavens. I will be saying the Saviour's here. It's one man. One man. That is a big problem with Man United. The board has to know what they want, because you don't just rely on one man. Teams like Man City, teams like Liverpool, they know their philosophy, especially Man City. They know that they want to play possession ball. So what did they do for that last decade? Getting possession managers. Not doing what Man United are doing, where it's like, oh, I think we want to do counter-attack. Oh, no, we want to do pragmatic football. We want to do what? When you just come off of Sir Alex doing this possession and flying wingers and direct football, this is madness. And it's like, I won't be surprised if other fans are not going to watch the rest of the season, because I'm tempted to not watch any more games, even though top 4 is mathematically still on. I can't be blamed. People like me, who are not as tribal as other Man United fans, can't be blamed for just being just having less belief that this team's going to turn anything around. You can't be playing like this as a big team. The highest paid team is playing the worst football. Nah, that's madness. That's Twilight Zone. That is topsy-turvy world. That is upside down. The ceiling is on the floor. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done with this waffle anyway. Hit the like and subscribe if you're rating some of the material. And it's not peace. Look, this is carnage. It's carnage, but peace. Peace anyway.